Hello, everyone. Welcome to Buddhism for Beginners. This is episode 5. What are the Four Noble Truths? Today, we are going to explore the very heart of Buddhism. The first teaching the Buddha gave after his enlightenment was called the Four Noble Truths. The word noble truth means a profound truth. A truth so universal that once it is seen and practiced, it leads the mind beyond suffering. The Four Noble Truths are 1. Dukkha, the truth of suffering, that life is imperfect and unsatisfactory. 2. Samudaya, the cause of suffering, craving and attachment. 3. Nirodha, the cessation of suffering, the possibility of freedom. And 4. Magga, the path leading to the end of suffering. Why is this so important? Because everyone seeks happiness, but often the more we have, the less peace we feel. The Four Noble Truths serve as a map of life. They point out the symptoms, identify the cause, affirm that healing is possible, and prescribe the treatment. In this talk, we will go step by step, exploring each truth with simple language and modern examples, so we can see how this ancient wisdom still applies to our daily lives today. The first noble truth is dukkha, the truth of suffering. Suffering does not only mean sadness or depression, it means the fundamental unsatisfactoriness of life. Everything changes, nothing lasts, even moments of joy are fragile. Examples: work. You may give your best effort, but company policies change, bosses change, and projects collapse. The gap between expectations and reality creates stress. Relationships. People we love change, disagree, or sometimes leave us. If we cling to the idea that they must always stay the same, we feel pain. Health. Our bodies age, fall sick, and eventually die. On good days, we feel strong, but on bad days, even small tasks are difficult. Technology. Social media gives us small hits of happiness, a like, a comment, but the satisfaction fades quickly, leaving us restless for more. Seeing suffering is not pessimism, it is honesty. It is the first step to peace, accepting that life will never bend perfectly to our desires. Summary: dukkha equals the reality of impermanence, incompleteness, and the tension of unmet expectations. The second noble truth is samudaya, the cause of suffering. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from tanha, craving and attachment. There are 3 main forms: kama, tanha, craving for sense pleasures, sights, sounds, taste, touch, and pleasant experiences. Example: wanting the newest phone, delicious food every meal, endless entertainment. Bhava tanha, craving to become or to exist in a certain way. Example: wanting a perfect image, constant success, or recognition as somebody important. Vibhava tanha, craving to not be, to avoid, or to escape unpleasant states. Example: wanting negative feelings to vanish instantly, trying to erase mistakes, or escape boredom. Everyday examples: you want a promotion, bhava tanha. When it doesn't happen, you feel frustrated. To escape the frustration, you binge watch shows. Vibhava Tanha. The cycle continues. In love, you want your partner to always match the image in your head. But reality doesn't match the fantasy. The craving becomes suffering. Important note: craving is not the same as wise goals. We can have wholesome aims to grow, to help, to learn. The difference is, are we moving with wisdom and balance, or are we being dragged by craving and attachment? Summary: samudaya equals craving and attachment, the fuel that keeps suffering alive. The third noble truth is nirodha, the cessation of suffering. This does not mean running away from problems or suppressing emotions. It means that when craving is understood and let go, suffering naturally ends. Like a fire, when the fuel is gone, the fire goes out by itself. The highest form of nirodha is nirvana, a state of peace beyond greed, hatred, and delusion. But we can taste small moments of cessation in daily life. Examples: after an argument, you notice your ego fighting to win. Then you take a breath, let go, and realize, I don't need to carry this battle. The heart softens. That moment is a taste of nirodha. A harsh online comment haunts you. One day, you pause and ask, can I control this? Does it define my worth? You let it go. The mind feels light. That release is nirodha. Nirodha is not emptiness in a negative sense. It is freedom. Freedom from clinging opens space for compassion, clarity, and courage. Summary: nirodha equals the ending of craving. Without craving, suffering fades and the heart becomes free. The fourth noble truth is magga, the path to the end of suffering. It is known as the Noble Eightfold Path, divided into 3 groups: wisdom, morality, and concentration. Wisdom, panya, right view, seeing reality correctly, that suffering exists, has causes, can end, and has a path. Practice: reflect on one stressful event. Write, what is the suffering, what is its cause, and what is the way forward. Write intention, thoughts of goodwill and non-harming. Practice: before a meeting, silently set an intention. May my words bring benefit, not harm. Morality, sila, right speech, no lying, gossip, harsh words, or idle chatter. Practice: before speaking, ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Right action, acting ethically, no killing, stealing, or sexual misconduct. Practice: each day choose one kind action, like helping a colleague without expecting anything back. Right livelihood, earning a living in ways that do not harm others. Practice: ask, how can I make my current work more honest, less harmful, and more beneficial? Concentration, samadhi, right effort, energy to prevent unwholesome states, abandon unwholesome states, develop wholesome states, and sustain them. Practice small daily vows, like today I will complain less and encourage someone at least once. Right mindfulness, clear awareness of body, feelings, mind, and reality. Practice pause 3 times a day, feel the breath, notice emotions without judgment. Right concentration, stable focus and meditative calm. Practice sit quietly for 5 minutes. Breathe slowly. Count breaths from 1 to 5. If the mind wanders, gently start again.
Real-life application. At work, notice stress, mindfulness. See craving for perfection, wisdom. Intend to act kindly, right intention. Speak respectfully, speech. Rest briefly to reset, concentration. In relationships, recognize craving for control. Pause, breathe. Listen without interrupting, mindfulness. Speak honestly without blame, speech. With technology, notice craving to scroll endlessly, craving. Put the phone down, breathe, and choose a meaningful act instead. Effort plus mindfulness. Summary: MAGA equals the Eightfold Path, a set of skills for living, seeing, and letting go with wisdom, compassion, and awareness. We have now explored the 4 noble truths. Dukkha, suffering exists. Samudaya, craving is the cause. Nirodha, suffering can end. Magga, the path to freedom. These are not abstract theories. They are patterns we can observe in our own lives. This week, I invite you to try 4 simple practices. 1. Pause 3 times a day and breathe mindfully for 1 minute. 2. Before speaking, apply the 3 filters. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? 3. Write down 1 moment of suffering. Identify the cause and imagine a wiser response. 4. Do 1 small act of kindness without expecting anything back. Through these small steps, we can taste freedom, the lightness that comes when craving loosens and the heart becomes open and calm. That is the promise of the 4 noble truths: to see clearly, to let go, and to live with wisdom and compassion. Thank you, and may you be peaceful and well.